Hey everybody, here's Dr. Dennis Buckby here with the California Chiropractic Association, and we are here talking about the upcoming California Chiropractic Association Convention, May 30th, 31st, June 1st and 2nd, down at the beautiful Paradise Point Resort down in San Diego, California. This is part of our program where we interview some of the upcoming speakers, and we get to hear it from them and hear what they're going to be talking about and why you should be down at the CCA Convention in San Diego. Today we're talking to Dr. Eric Plasker, CEO of the Family Practice, the author of the best-selling wonderful book, I can't recommend enough, 100-Year Lifestyle, that's been published all over the world. And we're welcoming him to our program here today to talk about his presentation at the CCA Convention. Dr. Plasker.
Thank you, Dennis. I really appreciate, as always, the opportunity to work with CCA, the California Chiropractic Association, and obviously with you. There's been a lot of great changes, I believe, happening at CCA. There's a lot of newfound energy and new leadership and a very strong focus between Dr. Hubbard and Matt Hubbard and Dr. Brian Stensler and the rest of the officers that are a part of that executive committee now, and just some great energy happening at CCA. Really excited to be a part of it.
Well, you know, there is a lot of excitement going on. And last year we had a really exciting convention down in Paradise Point, and we're having another great convention with a great lineup, including yourself. So at this lineup at the convention, Dr. Plasker, what will you be talking about, and why should doctors be at your class?
Well, you know, when I came out with the 100-Year Lifestyle, and for a decade, more than a decade in the family practice, helping chiropractors attract more individuals, kids, families, athletes, business leaders, business people to their practices, not just for crisis care, as we call it, but for lifestyle care, making chiropractic a part of their lifestyle. One of the things that constantly comes up is, you know, what are the protocols for the symptom-based person and the non-symptom-based person? If somebody's in the middle of a crisis, or they have health insurance, and they have a pain or a sickness or a disease or something that brings them to your office, what are the protocols for that, and how does that differ from the protocols for somebody that's coming in for lifestyle care, for somebody that doesn't have any symptoms, that doesn't have any problems, that doesn't have any pain, that doesn't have any sickness or disease? And so what is the difference between the protocols for the crisis care person and the lifestyle care person? And then what's the protocols for the critical transition from crisis care to lifestyle care? Because I think that especially as time goes on and chiropractors realize the benefits of being under chiropractic care as a part of a lifestyle, we want to be able to make it available for people so that they understand it. They understand the benefits. They understand what they get out of it, and at the same time, how does the doctor and the staff make those recommendations and communicate those recommendations so that they create value for the care, so that they're simple, so that it's easy to understand? What's the research behind it so that you can get people to make these choices for themselves without putting them in a headlock or feeling like you have to be pushy, but you do it in a way that just builds value into the educational process because it just makes sense.
You know, the 100-Year Lifestyle is more than just a book. It's an actual implementable program that doctors can put into their office. And could you talk about that a little bit, about what makes your program unique?
Sure. Well, I think the first thing that I would say is that, you know, it did start out as a book. It became an international best-selling book. And at the CCA Convention, we'll be introducing the 100-Year Lifestyle second edition. So it'll be one of the first places in the world where we'll be introducing the second edition of the 100-Year Lifestyle. So 6 years later, we've updated all of the content with fresh statistics, updated statistics. We'll be going over them in my class. And so that you can use a lot of these statistics to be a more effective leader in your community. And since the first book came out, Dennis, and you should know this because you became a 100-Year Lifestyle affiliate office, and you've been doing it for years, and we appreciate having the quality of people like you as a part of what we're doing. We want to deliver a unified, branded chiropractic message to every community so that we can lead chiropractic, we can be more effective healthcare leaders in the world. And so that's what we've done, taking the 100-Year Lifestyle from a book and a best-selling book and a brand, and we've converted it into a best-selling practice model that's very easy to implement. So we're attracting leaders with the second edition coming out. Here's an interesting statistic, okay, Dennis? And you haven't read the second edition yet because it's not out yet, but you'll see it when we're together in Atlanta first and then in California. When the first book came out 6 years ago, States was ranked what in life expectancy? Take a guess. Do you remember?
Like 37th?
Exactly, 37th. You're doing your homework, man. Good job. Well, 6 years later, we've gotten worse. It's gotten worse with all the, Affordable Health Care Act or Obamacare, whatever you call it, and all the debates and everything else. It's gotten worse. We're now 50th. We've gone down by 13 places. It's just disgusting what's happening. And so, it is not the time for our system or for us as chiropractors to cave, to give up our principles, to give up our philosophy, to give up what we know is right for people. Now is the time more than ever to become better educators, better communicators at what we do, because the healthcare system is getting worse. And while the political battles rage for everybody fighting over their turf in this healthcare war that's going on, we have an opportunity as chiropractors to rally together and to be leaders. And, that's one thing that I'm really excited about in working with CCA, because there's a lot of rallying going on right now, and it's a great place to be. And, if you're listening and you're thinking about becoming a member, it's time to become a member and support this association that's really doing what it needs to be doing to get chiropractic on track and leading healthcare in communities all over, not just California, but really all over this great continent and this great planet.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more. Now, Eric, you were there last year in San Diego at Paradise Point, weren't you?
I was, yes, and it was a great event. It was, if you've not been to Paradise Point, it's a really nice location. It's right on the Bay Area there. The food was good. The hospitality was good. Obviously, always the people at CCA are very friendly and warm and committed to the growth of our practices and also to chiropractic. They're working hard behind the scenes. And man, the price is right, wouldn't you say, Dennis?
The price is great. Can't beat it. If you're a CCA member, you can attend for free. And if you're not a CCA member, you can join and get a free registration. Plus also there's special deals on the rooms, which are wonderful because they're all single rooms that are on the bay. So for more information about that, go to the CCA website at www.calchiro.org. And you can also look at the lineup of all the other great speakers along with Dr. Plasker. Now, last year there was an incredible energy and we sold out, and we anticipate selling out again this year. So we're very excited to have people like Dr. Plasker be part of this event, and I know, as she's just stated, he's very excited to be part of it too. So if you really want to jumpstart your life, your practice, bring your family down to wonderful San Diego with all their attractions. You're going to have a great experience. It's going to be very cost effective, and you're going to join together with your fellow chiropractors and celebrate this profession. We need a lot more celebrating about what we do, don't we?
I agree, and there's a lot to celebrate. It's interesting because we see in our practices, we see so many people get great results, and I'm always surprised when I talk to chiropractors, and I'll often ask for 6 months or whatever the time period we're talking about. And sometimes these miracles are so commonplace that we don't give them the attention they deserve, that we don't celebrate them the way that we really should. And we really should because, to us, maybe it's just another miracle, but to every single person, it's not just another miracle, it's their life. And right. So, one of the things that I just think is really important, to never look at another reverse cervical curve again, to never look at another miracle case again the same way, and celebrate every miracle and take each individual, take it seriously because it's people's lives that we're talking about. So, yeah, it's a time that we get to celebrate when we're all together, celebrating the wins, celebrating the successes that chiropractic is causing in people's lives, and celebrating this great profession that is just making a difference in communities, not just in California, but like I said, all over the world.
Well, I couldn't have said it better. So, everyone, no reason for you not to be in San Diego May 30th through June 2nd at the CCA Convention. Go to the CCA website to register and come see Dr. Plasker and see what he's doing with the 100-Year Lifestyle and how you can start transitioning your practice and start seeing a whole lot more people on health in a healthy way, and also build stronger communities while building a stronger profession. Thanks, Eric, for sharing your time with us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Dennis. Appreciate all you do. See you there, everybody.
All right, that's it, guys. Go to the CCA Convention in San Diego, www.calchiro.org to sign up. There's Dr. Buckley for the CCA signing off.